I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I've really fallen for this Mirage line. The only problem is I don't really have the turtles to go with it because I don't want to drop 150 bucks. So I'm going to use the turtles I have, but I don't want to use all of them because I don't want to open everything. So I'm going to pick one specific to kind of compare everyone against. But which one should I pick? It's easy. Leonardo is no one's favorite. When you're a kid, Mikey is your favorite. When you're a teenager, Raph is your favorite. But as an adult, the best and my favorite Ninja Turtle is Donatello. To give you an idea of what we're kind of looking for, we are looking at the original 1986 TMNT. Something about this art style I just really, really like. It's the weird faces. Everyone just kind of looks so mean and gruesome, but I don't know. I just really, really like them. But for some reason, I never felt like these really match this style. So since I can't get those and I don't want to spend the money, we're going to take a look this way. So first up, this little 5 pack. So this is just a recreation of the original 1980s one. It's got the new articulation, it's got the color. It just, well, this one does make me just very, very, very happy. I'm not sure it's gonna be the best one for us. It's got some good articulation. It reminds me of the Motu Origins, which this is really all I wanted. That ankle is a bummer though. But I can't really talk about this one unless we talk about the dimply boy in the room. This is the remastered Donatello, and say what you will about it. I know I will. I actually think. uh, Hold on. We don't need these weapons, but we'll come back to those later. Little stand. I think he's great. I think he looks really good. Out of the box, he looks so much better than he does in the photos online. I know the heads are switched. I don't really care about that. But just looking at them side by side, they look really good. And I think he might be a contender. And while not a factory, he comes with this really cool stand that I love it. Next up, I know this one isn't going to match, but I don't care. I just want to show him off. This is the NECA 1990 TMNT movie. He's got no real articulation. This guy is more of a statue than a figure, but I don't care because, look at him. He's so cool. Wouldn't even be able to tell this is a knockoff. Anyway, moving on. And we also have this beautiful guy. I know he's not going to fit either. I just really like the Mutant Mayhem, and I think he's also great. He suffers from the same ankle articulation as the remasters, but I just really loved this movie. And for some reason, he is more articulated than someone we're about to take a look at in just a second. God, he's cool. And then this guy, this is the best action. You've seen these at Walmart, you've seen these at Ross. They're just slightly off color. On paper, everything should be great. It's got double jointed, and it just doesn't bend as well as the single jointed. I don't really understand it. The shell kind of moves independent. Also, like I said, on paper, great. It's trying to be the cartoon, but I just do not like this guy. Next up is a contender. This is the original Sketch Turtles. I think these look amazing. Something about them. They have, and I know it's not from the actual comic, but I don't care. I just think they look really good. I don't know if they're going to go with the Mirage, but I think it looks amazing. Here's a little card, comes with it. And it plugs into the little ooze thingy mabob. Very cool. Also comes with a very basic stand, and that's fine. Once again, not going to factor. But getting him out of here eventually, God damn it. Okay. He is, I don't know. There's something about him. The hollow feet is fine. It fits on the stand. It's off. It's fine. But as far as how he just looks so cool. He's got the little sketchy lines on him that are all over the Mirage ones. But I just look at this guy. He looks like he is absolutely ready to be just the best. He's got the tail. He just he's surprisingly posable for such a little stocky guy. Look at him. Look at this guy. What a great little turtle guy. All right, next up. I know this one probably isn't going to be anything, but I wanted to try anyway because of the Lion-O figure I had. I'm not 100% sure if I can just strip this down to the bare Naturtles, but I'm going to try. So he's actually quite a lot bigger than I expected him to be. All of these little fiddly armor bits do come off, but I think this one is going to be a wash. He's definitely more He-Man than Tamata. Like I said, the Lion-O stripped down to a perfect Lion-O figure, but that helmet doesn't come off. And yeah, I think this one's just going to be a bust, but it was good to finally open this guy. Got to open the rest of them too. And last but certainly not least, we have the literal 1984 comic book version. I mean, look, it's the cover of the first issue on the back. This has to be it, right? There's only one giant problem that I think you may have already been able to spot. Now, I don't care about them all being the red bandana. I'm not that guy. I think it's just, let me show you. He's a giant. He is so big, but this is the first of the figures that feels like an action figure, like a toy you're supposed to play with. It's got superposability. It's just, it looks so good. I don't mind that it's missing the little cartoony lines. If I were so inclined, I could add them. But this thing is amazing. I mean, look at this thing. I know they have a black and white variant of this also, but I'm not paying double the price for it. He's just so good. He's big. Now, I need to pick two figures to compare them against. Let's go with Splinter on the small end and then Shredder on the bigger end. So here we have it. We're going to try these one at a time and see if it looks decent. First up. All right, all right. What do we think? What do we think? Not too bad. I really like the size. Perfect with the Splinter, perfect with the Shredder, but this is definitely the toy. So, kind of. Now we'll try with the Dipply Boy. Now, I actually really like this. Something about the darker colors and the texture make it work with all of the extra added details with the cell shading and whatnot. This actually looks really good. I think it's the size is great. Yeah, I think this one looks pretty good. Once again, I know it doesn't fit. It's way too big. The texture and realism actually kind of matches with the general vibe. Also, it's NECA toys, so they're going to be similar-ish. But yeah, this one just, it doesn't. It's too big for the Shredder and even too big for the little guy. But that's okay. Same can be said for Mutant Mayhem. I know it's not going to fit, but he's just so bright. It's almost the right size, a little too scrawny and small for the Splinter and way too small for the Shredder. And also the best action. I just, look how it's neon. It's just, you can see this from space. The size is pretty good though, but it's definitely trying to invoke the cartoon and the other one's trying to do the comics. Not gonna, no dice. Next up, this little guy. Now, I love this little guy. He's a little bit small, but part of me really doesn't care. It's got the little accent lines like the comic book. He's it's almost there. Not quite, almost. But I love this little guy. And of course, Motu TMNT is the size is actually surprisingly good, even though he's in a very wide stance. He would be taller than Spreader if he stood up, but this one's not bad, but I know it's not gonna fit, but the size is good. But this giant look at this thing. This is the Michael Bay turtles. This is just so big. Tower over that Shredder, and the Shredder's on a little bit of a stand, but it's just perfect otherwise. Wonder if I can mess with some forced perspective maybe to see. It's too dang big. And the answer is no. It's not going to work. Work for Ian McKellen and the Hobbits, but it doesn't work here. He still just looks so dang big back there. He's towering over the Rat King. No, I love that toy. That is a great representation of this, but it's not going to fit with this specific collection. So there I have it. Here are all my Donnie boys. Some of them fit better than others. None of them are perfect, but some of them come pretty close. I am specifically favorable to these three here. I like the Dimply Boy a lot. I also really like the tiny little old boy. He's very cool. And of course, I like the big boy. All very cool. Now, you need to let me know which one you think fit, or if there is a series that I'm not aware of that I need to get, let me know and I'll get those. Ah, shit. Don't forget to like, share, comment, do all the stuff that you do. Thank you so much for joining me. Play with your toys.